today we're going to pick up, as Natalie suggested, on the page in your book that says considering growth. So now we're going to talk about, now we've laid the foundation, right? We've done our SWOT analysis. We've identified brutal fact. We've got our mission, our vision, our core values. Now we're in a great position to begin working on our strategies, our growth strategies. And in doing so, I want to start with this quote again from Jim Collins, who we referenced a number of times last week. He says, in a small business, the most important decisions you make are the things that you decide not to do. Not so much the things you decide to do, but the things that you decide not to do. When Collins looked at the great companies, remember he identified about a dozen great companies, and he was really intent upon finding out, what do these companies have in common, these great companies? And one of the first things he found that they had in common was that they all were really good at saying no. They were all really good at saying no. In fact, he referred to this in the book as they all had great discipline. The discipline to say no, the discipline to say, okay, what is it that we're going to stop doing? To me, that's such an important question. And I encourage my clients, the small business owners that I work with, that whenever there's a meeting of any kind, we should pose this question. What are we prepared to stop doing? What should we stop doing? And I think it's important for a couple different reasons. One is we tend to spend so much time on the opposite. We tend to spend so much time thinking about, well, what should we start doing? Well, we should start this. No. Let's start doing this. Versus spending as much time, if not more, on what are we prepared to stop doing? What should we end? What should we put an end to? What should we stop doing? And so I hope that as we're in the beginning of this new year and you're doing your planning, that you consider this question. What are we prepared to stop doing? What are we going to end this year? Okay. So now, as looking at the page in your workbook, you'll say, so again, asking this important question, what's the most recent thing that we have stopped doing? Any examples? Let me pause for a moment. I'd like to hear maybe a couple examples from you all of things that you decided this year, okay, we're going to stop doing. Any examples?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
I'm going to stop giving away 5 free services with a bicycle purchase.
And what led you to that decision?
Realizing that is not common industry practice or even close. I was under the assumption that most bike shops gave a lifetime of free work on the bike or something to that effect, and just kind of peeking around other people's policy sites and stuff, and doing my own incognito calling and whatnot. I'm finding out that is not really true. If they say lifetime, they pretty much mean lifetime. You can bring it in. Well, but we're not doing the full service like I had been under the impression 5 times for free.
Any other examples of something that you've decided for your business we're going to stop doing? We're just going to stop doing that.
So this
Stop
is Julie.
attending so many conferences. This is Eleanor.
Yeah,
So-
Eleanor, go ahead.
Yeah, just stop attending so many conferences. So, because I used to attend a gazillion conferences and webinars. So reducing that number.
So Eleanor, being more strategic about your time.
Yep.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Very good. How about one more? Something else. Someone's decided this year we're going to stop doing blank.
This is Julie. I will say that we are going to stop automatically offering 2 scholarships for treatment services per month, because when they're automatic, we can always find someone to give away free services to without really finding out if they have any means to pay for the services. So it became just a thing like, oh, we have a scholarship, let's give it, without even realizing that they were rolling up in a Bentley. So that's not good, not good business strategy. And removing the piece of approving full scholarships from mid-level, we took it up a step for those approvals. because we saw from a revenue standpoint, it really wasn't helping us. And we weren't necessarily helping the right people either. And then just a fun little thing that we did, we decided that we were going to stop making Fridays just casual Friday. On Fridays, everybody could wear jeans. And so we decided we were going to stop that and allow people to wear jeans every day of the week, because it really doesn't matter if they're paired with a nice shirt, then, and it helps cut down on dry cleaning bills and helping people that are maybe struggling as a result of their partner or husband or wife being out of work related to COVID and stuff. So those are just two fun things we stopped.
Great examples. So great companies are disciplined in that for everything they say yes to, they're also willing to say no to something else, some balance between saying yes and saying no.